Hi everyone, this is Karina behind the camera here with our new principal percussionist, Riely Francis. Welcome, Riely.
Hi, Karina.
Can you tell us a little bit about your audition process here with the San Antonio Symphony?
Well, we had the audition earlier this week, and it was a grueling process, very difficult. We have to have many pieces on all the percussion instruments ready to play at a moment's notice. We had xylophone, bells, snare drum, timpani, cymbals, tambourine, and a marimba solo. I had a movement of Bach violin music ready to go, the fugue in A minor from Sonata No. 2. So preparation for an audition means covering all the bases of the percussion section and being ready to bring any of them forth with perfection.
Now, do most people bring all of their instruments to these auditions? I mean, how would you carry around a xylophone and bells and all that? That seems like a lot.
Most of those big instruments, in fact all of the big instruments, are provided at the audition. That can be a real challenge to play an instrument like that for the very first time at the audition when you're not as familiar with it. So I feel pretty fortunate that having played in the orchestra for a while as acting principal, I got to know the bells and the xylophone and the timpani a little better, and that was certainly a good thing. But of course I brought my own snare drums, my own tambourines and cymbals and smaller things like that, and of course the array of sticks and mallets to play all of these instruments beautifully. We essentially have to carry a large passel of sticks and mallets around to the audition for any possible sound that we want to make. We need a wide variety of those. So
now, Riely, for those of you watching, most of you know that Riely has been playing with the orchestra here as acting principal percussion. And can you talk to us a little bit about Classics 3 Week? That was Bolero, and most people know that Riely played the snare drum part for that. Can you talk to us a little bit about playing Bolero?
Bolero is a unique challenge in the repertoire because the rhythm is an ostinato. That means that it's continuous through the entire piece. I start at a pianissimo, very quiet, dynamic, playing the Bolero rhythm, which repeats throughout the piece. I begin pianissimo, and very gradually, over the course of about 16 or 17 minutes, I crescendo until it's fortissimo and other snare drums join me in the back of the orchestra. So one by one, different instrumentalists take a solo turn, but I'm the constant, and in some ways, even a conductor would acknowledge that in some ways the snare drummer is the conductor of Bolero, and it's quite a challenge. And I have to say, though, playing Bolero is one of my favorite things to do. I've had the opportunity to do it a few times before, and this was a most auspicious time for me to do it with the audition coming up, and I really wanted to do my best. It's one of my favorite things to do because you really feel the power of the orchestra around you. I'm placed in a different location in front of the woodwinds, immediately in front of the podium. I just feel so much a part of the orchestra. It's completely surrounding me, and I love the responsibility of keeping time for everyone and listening as each soloist takes his or her turn. So many beautiful soloists in our San Antonio Symphony. So it was just a great opportunity, and one that I relish and hope I get to do many times again with this same orchestra.
Well, Riely, I know you probably looked at the upcoming season. Can you tell us what you're most excited to play moving forward?
My goodness. You know, it's funny, I really love Brahms' Fourth Symphony, the triangle part. Most people wouldn't think of that as being that exciting, but it's quite something, that part. It's a lot of fun to play. Wow. I mean, I need to think ahead. I've been so consumed with the audition. I need to look and see what we're doing. I love this week. I love Copland. Copland's writing for percussion is just so idiomatic. It's so perfect for the instruments. It's not an afterthought. It's an essential part of the music, kind of like it is for Bartók or Stravinsky. Copland is in that league, in my mind, with his percussion writing. So, of course, the Four dances from Rodeo are among my favorite. You know, I have to say that I really look forward to the Pops concerts. I really enjoyed playing drum set on Wicked Divas. I enjoy kind of switching hats and being in a more pop or jazz kind of mode with the orchestra. It's a lot of fun to do that. So when we get ready for Fiesta Pops, I just really get a kick out of that. It's fun because it's essential to San Antonio. Also, it's the music that's indigenous to this city. It's this city's character. So I've gotten to play Fiesta Pops in the past and look forward to it. My goodness, I have to think of what else. I've really enjoyed everything I've done, and just very happy to be able to continue as a member of the San Antonio Symphony. What a great orchestra. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Well, I think you need to get ready for rehearsal, so thank you, and we look forward to hearing you this season.
Thanks, Karina.